Veteran getting ready to transfer here to Glendale, Arizona, Luke Air Force Base, and you're not sure what the base has to offer, where to stay, or what's around the base and what's around the area? Or are you even a family member of a veteran that's stationed here at Luke Air Force Base and you're not sure about their surrounding areas? Well, in this video, I'm going to go over everything you need to know about the Luke Air Force Base, what's around it for you. By the end of this video, you'll definitely know everything you need to know about Luke Air Force Base, where you're being transferred to, and the surrounding areas. And be sure to subscribe below and click the bell. That way you'll never miss out on a video and you'll continue to know everything you know about Phoenix and the surrounding cities. Now let's get started. Luke Air Force Base is located in Glendale, Arizona. It's part of the Phoenix Metroplex area in Maricopa County. Luke Air Force Base is about 15 to 20 miles west of downtown Phoenix. It's in the city of Glendale. Luke Air Force Base is the major training facility for the U.S. Air Force, especially F-35 and F-16 pilots. Even though Luke Air Force Base is in the Glendale city limit, there's plenty of surrounding cities that you can stay in while stationed here at Luke Air Force Base that offers a variety of housing and amenities for our military family. The City of Surprise. The City of Surprise is northwest of the base. It's about 10 minutes from the base. It tends to be very popular because of the housing that's available and the amenities that's available and the location of the city to the base. Surprise has a variety of things for families to do, a variety of neighborhoods that offer different things. Check out my relocation to Surprise video and that'll tell you everything you need to know about Surprise. The city of El Mirage. El Mirage is really close to Luke Air Force Base, maybe about 5 to 7 minutes away. It has a small town feel and it's really considered an affordable town for anybody either relocating here or anybody that's in the military. If you just want to be really close to the base and have affordable housing, El Mirage is definitely the city that's known for that. Litchfield Park. Litchfield Park is south of the base, maybe about 10 minutes away. Litchfield Park is known for a suburban upscale area. It has different price points on the housing, golf courses around, and is known for a little bit higher price point, but still definitely close to the base. Great schools for the kiddos to go to, and if you like golfing and all those type of amenities, then Litchfield Park is a great area that's just south of the base. Goodyear, Arizona is southwest of the Luke Air Force Base. It's about 15 to 20 minutes away. There's different parts of Goodyear, really close to the base, and then there's South Goodyear, Stray Mountain Ranch, that's a little bit further. Goodyear is known for the retail shops, the restaurants, the newer homes, newer housing. Still have some new builds there in Goodyear. Always ask myself, what's not in Goodyear? Because everybody asks me what's in Goodyear, and I always say, well, what's not in Goodyear? Because I can't think of anything that's not in Goodyear. There's restaurants, there's shopping, hospitals, everything I can think of is in Goodyear. So if you are in any of those other surrounding cities that still have a lot of things to offer, Goodyear definitely has a variety of everything to offer if you're in that area. Avondale is another city that's southeast of the Luke Air Force Base. It gives you easy access with the freeway to Phoenix. It's about 20 minutes and it also has affordable living. Avondale is known, has some great recreation centers for the kids, beautiful parks, you know, still really close to the base, but a great distance if you still want to get a little bit further away from the base. Peoria, Arizona is northeast of the base, about 20-25 minutes. Peoria is known for newer housing developments, great schools for the kiddos. Peoria has a great variety of housing from the upper 300s all the way up to the $1 million price range also. So if you're looking for somewhere that's a little bit further from the base but not too far, Peoria is another great option with great shopping, great restaurants, great amenities, and great schools. Another great area where you can have the Peoria Sports Complex, different parks, and still be close to the base area. Verrado is another town that borders Buckeye and Goodyear. It has a small charm feel with modern amenities. They do have tree-lined streets with porches. You can sit out on your porches. It's lined with trees. You can walk. Has schools out there, restaurants where you can sit out on the porch and have lunch and kind of enjoy what's out there in town. They have community pools out there, community parks out there, real community feel. They have great community events. They fly snow in for the holidays. They do Christmas events. Halloween is wonderful out there. Every year we go trick-or-treating out there, and everybody just comes together to make sure that, the kids have a great time, and they have just the best events out there. Everything's really good, and everybody tends to be friendly, treats each other well. The kiddos tend to have a great time. They have concerts in the park. Like I said, Verrado has a lot of different options, a lot of different activities, and you can just sit out on the porch and just watch what's going on in town. There's grocery stores out there. It just, like I said, has a small charm feel, but it has all the modern amenities that you need without having to travel too far to get what you need. Verrado also offers great schools, great family atmosphere. They have mountain views also, shops, retails, restaurants, golf courses. They also have a 55 and older community out there. And something that's well known out there in Verrado is the Verrado Stairs. The Verrado Stairs goes up on the side of the mountain, and you can go up there, you can hike up the mountain. Verrado Stairs has become a very popular place. People come in to Arizona or come into Phoenix, Verrado, and surrounding areas, and they definitely go out to the stairs. Sometimes when I go out to the stairs and I do some hiking, I see busloads of people going out there. One thing you got to remember though is it is a workout. It is a good hike up them stairs. So if you're not used to hiking or working out like that, you definitely want to be careful, especially here in Arizona, because it does get hot. I also see ambulance out there rescuing people who either didn't drink enough water or they didn't realize how hard it was to do that. And it's not hard. You just got to kind of know your body. So I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying you have to know your body. It's definitely something that's beautiful to look at, but it's definitely worth trying. So Verrado Stairs has become a real popular event. Now, let's talk about the freeways. There's multiple freeways that surround the base and run through the base. The Loop 303 runs north and south, and it's west of the base. It's the closest freeway to the base. The Loop 303 will connect to the I-10 and the US 60, and it runs north and south. So you can hit the 303 and hit Surprise and take it all the way down south and hit Goodyear. The Freeway Loop 101 is east of the base. It runs north and south, and it will connect you to Glendale, Peoria, Avondale, and Phoenix. And it connects to the I-10. So if you're going on that 101 running north and south, you have access to multiple cities and to that freeway I-10. The US 60 is another freeway or highway that runs diagonal from northwest to southwest. It will connect to near Surprise, El Mirage, and Phoenix. It also takes you, the US 60 is the road that you would take if you're going to Vegas or headed to Las Vegas, and it takes you through those cities also. The US 60 is another highway that you could take to cut across town. I always jump on the 60 if I'm trying to, if the 10 is crowded or I don't want to loop around, I jump on the 60 and go diagonally all the way across, and I tend to get there pretty quick. So the US 60 is another good highway to know about. If you're in a Surprise, El Mirage, or anywhere near that base, it's definitely a good highway to know about and consider taking if you're trying to get somewhere. The important thing to remember is that the freeways do offer a convenient way to have access to the base and the surrounding cities no matter where you're at. So if you're on the base or you're in one of the surrounding cities, no matter where you decide to stay, because we do have all the freeways to access the different parts of the cities, it does make it a lot easier and a lot more convenient for you to get where you're trying to go. Whether you're taking the kids to school in the morning, going to work, or going straight to the base, having the freeway access and multiple freeways that you can take definitely makes it easier for you when you're traveling to work in and out of the base. Now let's talk about public schools. Public school that service Luke Air Force Base would be the Dysart Unified School District. It's pre-K through 12. It services portions of Glendale, Surprise, El Mirage, and Youngtown. Luke Elementary is an elementary school that's pre-K through 8th. It is directly tied to the base. It's within a half a mile of the Luke Air Force Base, and kids that leave Luke Air Force Base to go to high school usually feed into Agua Fria High School. The Litchfield School District is another school district that kids that are on the base feed into. It's also pre-K through 8th, and it usually services families in Litchfield Park, Goodyear, and Avondale, depending on where you live. And it's also known as a really good school district for our kiddos to go to, depending where you live. There are charter schools near the base. If you choose to send your child to a charter school, there's Legacy Traditional Academies, there's Great Hearts Charter School. Legacy Traditional Academy and Great Hearts are known all over the valley. So if for some reason you choose to go to the East Valley, or you choose to go way up north, or whatever the case may be, Legacy Traditional Academy and Great Hearts are charter schools that's known all over the valley. So you can still put your child in those charter schools and they can attend. You don't have to come way to this side of town to go to those charter schools, because they are all over. And they are known to be really, really good charter schools. I know that my children attended the Great Hearts and the Legacy schools, and I can honestly say I had no big complaints about either school. They both offer something different and bring something to the table. And at the end of the day, we as parents have to choose what we think is best for our kids. So just at least we know that when we're here in Phoenix, Glendale, the surrounding areas, or we're stationed here at Luke Air Force Base, we have options to choose: private, charter schools, public schools, whatever we think is best for our kids and our families. And those options are out there. The private school that's offered is the Phoenix Christian Academy. That's a private school that's offered that wouldn't be too far. If you wanted to put your child in a private school, then Phoenix Christian Academy would be the private school that's close to the base, or close enough to the base to where your child could attend, and you wouldn't be too far if you wanted your child to go to that school. So, discounts for veterans in Arizona. For recreation and state parks, you get 50% off day use passes for active duty, guard, reserve, plus up to 3 accompanying adults can get the 50% off. So if you like to go out to the recreation or state parks, you definitely get those discounts. Any disabled veterans, you get the discounts. Any residents that are vets and that are retired, you also get those discounts. Now, if you're a resident and you have 100% service-connected disability, you get free passes for the day use recreation parks. It's not 50% off, it's completely free. You get free hunting licenses and fishing licenses if you're a veteran that's a resident and you're 100% disability. You get discounted licenses for veterans with less than 100% disability rating. Another discount that military gets is discount for property taxes and housing. Eligible veterans and their surviving spouses may receive a tax exemption for the assessed value of property tax. For instance, if you own a home, you may get a certain discount up to a certain amount depending on what the house costs or what your home costs for your property taxes. So that's definitely, or could be, a very big discount if you own a home and you're an eligible veteran or surviving spouse. Definitely check into that for your property taxes. Another discount for veterans here in Arizona is if you're a veteran with 70% or higher disability rating, service-connected disability rating, the VA may cover a portion of your stay in a skilled nursing center or care facility in the Phoenix area or Tucson area. That's another privilege. Again, you got to be 70% or higher service-connected disability to get that discount. Here, veterans do also receive tuition assistance programs, including tuition waivers, deferments, tuition reimbursements. Veterans also preference over some state and civil service positions or jobs, or they may get a little higher priority in looking for different employment positions that are state civil jobs. If you're looking for employment and you've discharged from the military, that definitely will help if you're looking for a job to have that veteran status behind you. One benefit that benefits everybody: if you're a veteran, Arizona does not tax active duty military pay. So if you're a veteran, you are not taxed on your active duty military pay. If you're retired, they do not tax your retired pay or your pensions. You're exempt from Arizona state income tax. So that's great. I don't know if you guys know, but some states, their taxes and their state taxes are expensive. So if you're here in Arizona, it definitely benefits you because that is not taken out of your pay. There's some burial benefits that you get that you're eligible for if you're a veteran here in Arizona. I know that if you're a veteran, you do get the benefits of having the burial, the marker, the burial flag, anything dealing with your burial. That's definitely a discount that you get if you're a veteran also. Have any questions about any discounts that's offered for veterans or military here in the Arizona area? You can definitely check into that by checking the Arizona's Veterans Benefit Guide. You can pull it up online, and there is a phone number you can call and speak to somebody if you wanted to speak to somebody. Okay, so the last two things I'm going to touch on are Navy Federal Credit Unions. I know we all need Navy Federal Credit Unions as military veterans. So there are 5 different locations for full service branches around the Metroplex. East Valley, West Valley, North. There's 5 full service locations for Navy Federal Credit Unions. And then there's multiple ATMs around the valley also if you need Navy Federal Credit Union. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the VA medical centers, inpatient facilities. There's 3 VA medical inpatient facilities. There's Carl T. Hayton here in Phoenix. There's the Northern Arizona facility in Prescott, and then there's a Southern Arizona facility in Tucson. Along with those, there are 23 outpatient VA clinics that we have access to, and then there are 8 clinics that focus on basically mental health services, community support, and counseling around the valley also. So along with the base, you do have the outside facilities that definitely cater to our VA. Again, my name is Yolanda. I'm part of the Relocation to Arizona team. If you're relocating here and you have questions about the military, the base, anything like that, definitely reach out to me. I want to do anything I can to make your transition as smooth as possible.